What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a right here and now reading for the sign of Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you guys are last but not least during the zodiac lineup for group 2. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. So, um, I always, as you know, I sit in you guys' energy. I pre-shuffle before I start. And I was shuffling for your collective, and Page of Swords came up and kind of stood out to me, along with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. Okay. Now, I will say that from Capricorn to you guys, the Wheel of Fortune has kind of like piggybacked from one sign to the next. Okay. So, Capricorn, Virgo, and yourselves have had the Wheel of Fortune. Primarily, Capricorn and Virgo had theirs show up in the reading. Okay. For you guys, Gemini, it was just in the deck as I was shuffling. Okay, so we'll see if it comes out. Then that's probably very prominent for you to pay attention to. The Wheel of Fortune talks about change. Okay, and so for you guys with those other cards coming up now, you could be associated with those signs. There are honorable mention in the sense of maybe energy that's around you. Okay, now with with that Page of Swords coming up with the Ten of Wands, I don't get the energy of you guys speaking negatively, but I feel the energy of someone around you possibly. um, Very small, minute, like, details, nothing very definitive. And you take on their burdens, if you will, because Ten of Wands is talking about having your hands full, things of that nature. Okay, and maybe you've been having your hands full with not just one person, but maybe multiple people, always coming to you with some kind of burden. Okay, and so you need to change the narrative of that in the sense of you can speak positivity into that person. You can't take on someone else's burdens. Um, they have to work on themselves, and hopefully you can give them some type of sound advice. But if they're always coming to you with the same thing, maybe it's time to change those who are around you. Okay, or change the behavior of how you deal with that particular person. Okay, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Ten of Cups. You like to live a happy life. Okay, and very peaceful. Okay, and so that's what you're focused on right now, Gemini. Okay. And so, again, you may need to change the narrative of the people that are around you. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, because you're secure within yourself and headed towards wish fulfillment. Okay. We'll do one more shuffle here for you guys, which I'm not going to look, so that way we can get into your reading, okay? And that's the last shuffle there. Okay, so hopefully if that little miniature message was for you, hopefully that was helpful. If this is where we lose you, then by all means, thank you for your patronage as always. Okay, and we'll pass the rest to the next of the Gemini collective. Okay, these right here and nows are really kind of taking over for the general sneak peeks that I used to do when I first came on YouTube, but you're more than welcome to go and check out those readings. I have a plethora on my playlist, okay, but you can check those out for your sign, or if you have a placement in your birth chart that you're interested in, you can check those readings out. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. The one from the top is in regards to your energy, okay, where your self energy is right now. Okay, one from the bottom is in reference to the motivation for the energy in which you're in right now. Okay, then we're going to go into the middle of the deck and do an energetic pull for 2 cards. Okay, let's see. I'm feeling and took a look at this one first. So I'm going to go for this one, which is the third card here, where your focus is or should be while you're in this energy. Okay, I'm just going to do a slight tap and respread the cards again, so that way I can kind of reset the energy to pick your final card. And I think I'm going to go here. Okay, kind of aiming for one in particular. It's going to be this one, which is what your hidden purpose is while being in this energy. Okay, we're not looking at the bottom of the deck. We're keeping it plain and simple with these 4 cards. Okay, so let's see where you're at, Gemini Collective. Your energy is in the Magician. Okay, in the Magician. The Magician deals with all the elements, as far as fire, air, water, and earth. Okay, you are in the energy of being a doer. Okay, Gemini, you're trying to make things happen right now. You possibly have a goal in mind. As we saw, wish fulfillment stayed in the shuffle as we were kind of splitting the deck. Okay, and so that is where your focus is right now, is aiming towards your wish fulfillment. Maybe you have some form of a plan for your life right now, and right now you do not have time for people's little small, trivial things. Okay, and so again, just be mindful of making those burdens your own, because some of you, have, a kind heart, and you feel, very empathetic towards someone, and so you're trying to not only make things happen for yourself, but you're also trying to make things happen for other people, and you're going to have to learn how to separate those. Okay, and really kind of encourage people to, do things on their own. Okay, because you have certain things that you're trying to handle right now. Okay, that kind of does take precedent over them. It's not trying to say you can't help someone, but you've been doing it a lot. Okay, and so kind of be mindful about sharing that too much. Okay, Gemini, let's move on to your motivation for being in this Magician phase of energy. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, right here. What was I just saying? Okay, 6 of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You can have those signs either in your chart in a particular placement that's important to you, or it's an energy that you're dealing with. Okay, someone that's always, needing assistance, or you're always giving. Okay, Libra energy also here as well, because we see the symbol for Libra here. Okay, so Libra energy also. This person in this card is handing money out. Okay, and trying to be fair. Okay, now it doesn't have to be monetary what it is that you're doing for someone. Okay, it could just be advice, because I take Pentacles to also mean things of value. Okay, and so if you are at the point, Gemini, where it's burdening you, as we saw the 10 of Wands earlier, then that means you're dealing with conflict. So I would suggest, I will put the link to my Etsy shop in the description box below, where you can purchase my meditation oils. One in particular would be the All Right, if you're dealing with conflicts with people and trying to keep your empathy, in alignment. However, if you're now treading on the line of cussing somebody out because they've taken too much time of your time, and you're constantly repeating yourself, then I would suggest the I Am Strong. Okay, and maybe even I would even say like maybe lapis lazuli, which would be the sanctuary oil as well. But I Am Strong has citrine and obsidian in it. So if you want to ground yourself in your personal joy, okay, then I would use the I Am Strong. Okay. And the lapis lazuli with the sanctuary and lotus flower is primarily geared towards overthinking, and dealing with negative energy and negative thoughts, okay, that are clouding your head, okay? And so if you're trying to be still kind towards this person, then head towards the all right. If you're trying to have the strength to politely tell someone and stand your ground, then I would say I am strong, okay? Both can be used on men and women. I know I have it listed as like masculine energy or feminine scent or masculine scent, but just depending on how your pheromones work, oils always take to your body chemistry, okay? So anyone can use those oils, okay? Now, let's get into your third card here with the focus of what it is or should be while in this magician energy, okay? And it says Queen of Cups, okay? Queen of Cups, all right? Trying to stay very strong within yourself, okay? Queen of Cups is usually water sign. We're talking about Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, okay? You're able to, pretty much hold and keep your frustrations or emotions, period, on level, okay? You're not an open book, okay? And so you've probably been holding a lot of things in while trying to maintain whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Like, let's say you're kind of really busy and someone's always constantly calling you, Gemini, and you try to pick up the phone and, give them your time, and you're trying to hone in, and if they say, oh, am I catching you at a bad time, you're like, no, it's fine, but it's not, okay? It's time to kind of open up a little bit, like I said, politely, okay, and with compassion, okay, while you're trying to make stuff happen. Now, if you're totally super busy, Geminis, then don't answer the phone, okay? You can always give that person a call back, or you can text them, okay? That's what voicemails and stuff are for, okay? But at some point in time, you may find yourself getting irritated because you're super busy with trying to deal with your own stuff, okay? And so it is a possibility of that happening because, again, that 10 of Wands is going to start getting heavy, okay? So let's move on to what the hidden purpose is while being in this magician energy. And it's in King of Pentacles, okay? This is your hidden purpose, okay? Hidden purpose. The King of Pentacles was on Capricorn in their energy, okay? Their top card, where the magician is for you, okay? Right now, you are trying to handle finances or get to a particular stability. You're on the grind trying to figure out what the next move is for yourself, okay? That is the hidden purpose behind keeping yourself centered. And these are two, suits here that are at a higher platform, if you will, okay? So you have Queen and you have King, okay? So for some of you, you could be focused on a relationship, manifesting a relationship for yourself, possibly because we have two of the opposite sex, okay? And so it could be someone who's trying to come back with you and do some kind of sharing. But again, we've got plenty of readings to go this week. So like Heart's Desire, All My Love, you can pay attention to those if you are in regards to relationships, okay? If you're trying to heal from relationship, Flourish would be a good meditation oil for you as well, okay? But that's just a small snippet. It's not for everyone, okay? But I think that's all that I'm going to hit on for you guys, Gemini, because again, we can get deep in with your reading, and the next thing you know, you're extended, okay? So remember, we do have a couple of more coming up in the next few days. Check out those items that I mentioned in the description box below. Free shipping on everything, okay? And I'll be dropping some news within, a few days or so. So, which will be, a new thing for me. But nonetheless, that's all that I have for you guys today. Until then, Geminis, peace.